Good morning, students. I hope that you have learned something from the previous videos. Today, we will discuss chapter number 3, Cleaning Food. In this chapter, we will discuss methods of food cleaning, agriculture activities. So let's start. You know that earlier man didn't know how to grow the crops. So they hunted the animals or they gathered from jungles or forests and consumed various parts of plant such as fruits, leaves, stem, roots. Then afterward, people started settling at places and cultivate plants to produce food. Thus, agriculture was started. Now we will discuss different agriculture activities. Do you know how do farmers collect crop from the field, or how is this crop used as food by us? So let us learn about these now. Harvesting of crops. What is harvesting? The cutting and gathering of mature crops from the field is called harvesting. Harvesting is done by the farmers both manually or by machine. Here, this picture is by manual harvesting. Farmers remove or cut crops using a special tool called sickle. This is generally used for crops which are close to the ground. Example, wheat, maize. Next method is mechanized harvesting. With the developments of new technologies, several machines have been manufacturing for harvesting. And these are done by the big tractors. You can see the picture in the field and are known as harvester. After harvesting, we get crops such as wheat with the grains. You can see first picture is still covered inside the calf and in the form of cluster at the top of the stalk. Now, how do we separate these grain from the crop? By method threshing. Threshing. What is threshing? Threshing is the process of separating grains from the stalk by beating them on the ground or by machine. You can see this picture. They are beating or by machine. It is done in the following ways. In manual threshing, farmer hold a pile of crop in his hand and hit it on a rock or any hard surface. During this process, grain separated from the stalk. Second, threshing can also be done by a machine called thresher. You can see this second picture. This machine is used for threshing large quantities of grain. Method of cleaning is winnowing. What is winnowing? The process of separating husk from the grain with the help of wind. You can see the picture. Farmers use this method for separating the grains of wheat and rice from the lighter husk. They take the mixture of grains and husk in a basket tray. You can see in that lady hold one basket tray and stand on a high platform. The mixture is allowed to fall from a height by continuously shaking the basket tray. You can see in this picture that she is shaking the basket. The wind carries lighter husk which then fall at a short distance away from the place. On the other hand, the grains which are heavier, they fall vertically down to the ground and form a heap. The heap of husk is thus formed away from the grains. So you can see here on this carpet, the heap of grains are there, and this is the husk which is lighter than the grains. So this method is winnowing. Methods of cleaning is hand picking and sieving. What happens in hand picking? Hand picking is usually done to clean the food of undesirable substances such as small pieces of stone from the grains. This method is based on the difference in size and color of grain and unwanted material. It is used only when one of the component is present in small quantity. Like at home, the method is commonly used by women to clean the cereals and pulses. Second method is sieving. What is sieving? It's used to separate minute particles of different size. By this method, the grains are separated from the unwanted substances using a sieve. You can see the picture of sieve. The sieve is a shallow vessel which has holes at the bottom. The smaller particles pass through the holes and separated from the bigger components. This method is used in our daily life, like in the flour mills. Wheat grains are separated from the harmful and unwanted substances. At home, we clean rice grain, wheat flour or pulses by using sieve which have holes for suitable sizes. Previous slides, we have discussed method of cleaning the fruit when the solid substance we have to separate from a mixture, solid substance. These methods, sedimentation, decantation and filtration, when we have to separate insoluble solids from a liquid. So, in earlier classes, you have already studied these topics. What is sedimentation? The process of settling down of heavier insoluble particles at the bottom of liquid is called sedimentation. And this heavier insoluble particle which is settled down, you can see the picture. In first picture, you can see the sand, brown color, which is settled down at the bottom of the liquid. It is known as sediment. Second method, in the process of pouring out a clear liquid from a vessel without disturbing the sediment is known as decantation. And the last method is the filtration, the process of separating insoluble substances from a liquid using a filter. It's called filtration. What is filter? Filter is a filter paper, is a piece of special paper that has millions of tiny holes in it. And the holes of the filter paper are so small that they cannot be seen without naked eyes. In previous last two slides, we had discussed that cleaning of food when we separate the solid substance from the mixture by hand picking, sieving. In next slide, when we separate insoluble solid from the mixture like filtration, decantation, sedimentation, evaporation, when we have to separate soluble solids from a mixture. Listen, soluble solid. What happened in evaporation? You know very well, we had discussed in earlier classes. This method is used to obtain a solid substance that is dissolved in a liquid. Like common salt dissolved in water can be separated by the process of evaporation. So the process of changing of liquid into its vapor on heating is called evaporation. Need for separation substances in a mixture. Why? Like I am giving you one example. Common salt that is used in our kitchen is prepared from the seawater by separating salt from water. Why we need this? Why we separate of mixture into their constituent? Why it is necessary? To remove harmful substances, like we buy wheat, rice, pulses from the market and they contain small pieces of stones or insects. So these pieces of stone and insect are harmful for us. So we separate them from wheat, rice and before using them. Second, to obtain useful components. We separate the components of petroleum. I am giving you one example. To obtain these useful components like petrol, diesel, kerosene, these all are the useful components. Kerosene is used as a household fuel, whereas petrol and diesel are used as a fuel in vehicles. So we obtain these useful components from one mixture. Last, to remove undesirable substances. Your mother making tea. When she preparing tea by adding tea leaves, sugar and milk in the boiling water, after the tea is prepared, she separates the tea leaf from the tea by using a tea stainer. Why does she do this? Because the used tea leaves have become an undesirable component which we don't need. So we separate the components of a mixture to remove undesirable substances. So I hope you have learned something from this video and enjoyed also. Goodbye.